beyond my control. So we had to exit out of the previous session, and we are now back into a new session where we are going to um, do the proceedings for this contest. The contest was all about uh, a mentorship contest where people were expected to invite their family, friends, work colleagues to 100 days of running, and when they do that, they were automatically enrolled in this contest. We have some nice giveaways as part of this contest. The Brooks shoes are there, a couple of Brooks shoes. We have a lot of Amazon vouchers, and we have HDOR t-shirts as well. So before we start with the proceedings, let me quickly share my screen to showcase what were the key things from this contest. Let me take a moment and share my screen. All right. So you can see my screen now, which talks about the details of the contest. There were a couple of giveaways for Brooks shoes. There were 10 sets of Amazon gift vouchers, 10 Amazon gift vouchers, and 20 dry fit t-shirts for from HDOR. So these were the total goodies which were to be given as part of this contest giveaway to all the participants. And we this was supposed to happen last week, but due to some delays, we are doing it right now. So let's get started with the proceedings of the contest. I don't see I don't see Priyanka and Dilavar again back on this session, but of course Raju sir is still here, and that is nice. I see Molugu joining now, so we have one more. Welcome back once again, Molugu Raghavendra Rao. I hope he can turn on the video, and I hope there will be no issues. Welcome back, Molugu. Okay, so with that, let Molugu, can you hear us?
Hello everyone. Yes, very much. Good to see you.
Okay, same here, same here. We can hear you loud and clear, but there is some disturbance. So maybe
Yes,
you.
yes, please wait. Please wait.
Okay. We will turn down his voice so that there are no issues, maybe. Okay, for now his voice has been turned down. So what I'm going to share next, I shared about what are the what are the key deliverables of this contest. Now, who are the people who took part in this contest? Let's go and see how many people were there and who are now entered for this contest. So I'm going to share another screen now, and stop sharing this one. So I have stopped sharing this one, and I go and share the new one, which will let us know who are the participants which are for this contest. So let's see that list right now. All right, I hope you all can see the list on the screen. I am going to walk through that list and talk about these participants. So what you see here are 16 people on the left. They are the mentors. They are the people who nominated, who requested others, their friends, their family to take part in this edition of 100 Days of Running. And I would, because there are only 16 of them, I would like to go forward and talk, confirm the names. So Sumit Bhardwaj, Nagarjuna, Dilavar Khan, Mulugu Raghavendra Rao, Anand Kalyan Krishnan, Raju Alluri, sorry, Kirti, Deepak Chahal, Arjuna Srinidhi, Rameshwar Gaikwad, Sumit, Minakshi, Ravi, Koru Prolu, Sheikh Abdullah, Priyanka Gupta, and K. Praveen Prakash. So these are the 16 folks who are entered for the contest as a mentor. They are the people who nominated, who requested others to participate in this event. Along with them, we have another set of people who joined the 100 Days of Running event, and they are also automatically enrolled for this contest, which is good. They did not have to do anything, they just had to register for the event, and they are automatically enrolled. So they are Mrityunjay, Mihir, Sanju, Pramodini, Srinivas, Sai Krishna, Harish, Puneet, Pooja, Ritesh, Suman, Sheenam, Akshay, Radhai, Dheeraj, and Jigar Desai. So in all, we have like these 32 people, but we are not going to consider them as 32 people. We are going to consider them as 16 sets of people. Now, um, Raju sir, is that clear? Or let me talk. Let me try to say a bit more about that. So, for example, if we choose a winner, let's say somebody gets a shoe, then that mentor as well as the mentee, the person who nominated and the person who joined, both of them are going to get the shoe,
Awesome,
right?
awesome.
so
Got it.
so the two shoes will basically be shared between these mentor and mentee. So one team wins. Basically, it's a team spirit contest also. It's not as if the mentor will win and the mentee will be left behind. No, that is not going to happen. Both of them will go hand in hand. So that's the good part. uh, so okay, so these are the set of people who are entered for the contest. And uh, let's start the proceedings. I think we are good to go. So first of all, I have this Excel sheet in front of me. Let's see if I can increase the size of this Excel sheet to make it appear bigger some way. Let's see if I can do that. 150% becomes too big probably. Let me do it 125% and see whether that makes a difference for you on the screen. Yes, it makes a difference. All right, so I will start by looking at. Okay, this is better. I will start with these empty columns, right? You see these empty columns talking about the dry fit t-shirts 10 plus 10, Amazon vouchers 5 plus 5, and Brooks shoes 1 plus 1. So 20 plus 10 plus 2, like we mentioned in the contest. Okay, we have someone here. Let's see who is there. Somebody joined. I think it must be Dilavar. So Dilavar is once again back. We are yet to see his face after a lot of attempts. So let's see whether he can turn on the video this time, and he does this time. So we are. So I shortlisted a few people. Some of them, many of you are like a long time participants of HDUR. So that was in my mind. Okay, let me choose, because this platform where we are talking, it has it has its own limit of people who can participate as part of this live session. uh, so Dilavar, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I hope you can hear me properly.
Yeah, we can hear you, and it is good to see you once again. And same for Mulugu and Raju. Uh, I don't think I've talked to you people before. Of course, I've talked to Dilavar, but I think this is my first time I'm talking to the rest of the folks here. So that's great for me. Okay, so the only person missing is, I think, Priyanka joined earlier and she could not join again. So we were talking about Dilavar. We were talking about the people who were in this short list, who had participated in this contest. There were 16 people who had entered this contest, and so there were the 16 mentors, and then there were the 16 mentees who joined as a result of that contest, right? So there are like these 32 people, and we are going to select these awards based on lucky draw and assign these giveaways to the people who are mentioned in the list here. So let's start. I think I should not take any more time. Let's start with the contest. Now, dry fit t-shirts are 10 and we have 16 people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a website for random number selection, like I do for most of them. So let's see, random number generator. Let me bring up a random number generator, and then I will share that on the screen as well. Just give me a few moments. Yeah, I'm taking just a little bit of time because I knew that there are like two different types of random number generators, and I want to make sure that I pick the right one. So I'm going to share my screen now once again, so that you all can also see what I am doing. Now, can I share both the screens? Probably not. So I will have to share one screen at a time. Um, so I should stop sharing this once more and share the new screen. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are 16 sets of folks in this contest, and we need to pick 10 out of them, right? So 10, we have to pick 10, uh, and each integer should have a value between 1 and 16. So generate one set with 10 unique numbers, and each integer should have a value between 1 and 16. Dilavar, please confirm if this looks okay.
Yeah, yeah, seems to be fine.
I
Yes.
I am going to do one test run so as to make sure that we are doing it fine. So one test run, please. There we go. This is the first test run just to make sure that the numbers are coming out fine. So in this, we want to make sure there are no duplicates. That's my primary concern. So these are like all unique numbers. The numbers this time in this test run is 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These are 10 numbers. So I think are we all ready to do the live one now?
Yeah, should be okay.
Okay, so I'm going to click on again, and this will be the result of the 10 sets of people, the 10 sets of people who are going to be the first set of winners who will get the t-shirts, HDOR dry fit t-shirts. So I'm doing this now, and this is my list. So let me note it down in the Excel sheet, because finally after doing all of this I am going to show you the final Excel sheet again. So number 1356, one is Sumit. He gets t-shirts along with his partner. 1, 3 Dilavar, 5 Anand, 6 Raju. Okay, what else? 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 Deepak, 9 Arjuna, 10 is Rameshwar, 11 is Sumit. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 8,
48.
9, 10, 11, and then finally 14 and 15 I am going to put on this sheet. Sheikh Abdullah 14 and Priyanka 15. So this means that the pair of people have won these t-shirts, and they are Sumit and Mrityunjay, Dilavar and Sanju. Then 5 is Anand and Srinivas, Raju and Sai Krishna, Deepak and Puneet, Arjuna and Srinidhi, Rameshwar and Ritesh, Sumit and Suman, Sheikh Abdullah and Radhai, and Priyanka and Dheeraj for the 10 plus 10 dry fit t-shirts. Okay, so we go to the next step now, and we are going to select 5 plus 5 Amazon vouchers. So let me go back to the random number page. I hope you are seeing it again. I go back, and now I say that give me 5 numbers now instead of 10. So between 1 and 16. So we go again. Now this is again a test run. So I will do a test run first always. 5 numbers between 1 and 16. This is the test run. And now I am going to press again here once more, so that we have the final results now for 5 plus 5 Amazon vouchers. Let me see what was the voucher amount, just to confirm that to you. It was of rupees 1000. So we are going to do that now, and I press again, and we have these number results now. We have 2, 6, 8, 9, 11. 2, 6, 8, 9, 11. 2 is Nagarjuna. 2, 6 is Raju Aluri. 2, 6, 8, 9, Deepak Chahal. Arjuna Srinidhi, and finally it was 2, 6, 8, 9, and finally it was 11. 11 is Sumit. So I see uh, the next set of people who have been selected. So let me share my screen once again so that you people can see where we are in this contest, in this giveaway so far. So I'm going to share my screen once more. In case of any doubts at any point, just stop me. Please feel free at any time to stop me if there are any doubts about what we are trying to do here. I have populated the numbers which we received from the random number generator back into this sheet. And so we now see who are the people who got those t-shirts. Then again, both the mentor and the joinee, both of them received the rewards. So first row, for example, you can see all the names here. I won't repeat them. The list of people in those rows which have yes for t-shirts, they get the t-shirts. Which have yes for Amazon voucher, they get the Amazon voucher. So let's come to the biggest and the final giveaway for the day, which is the Brooks shoes. So let me do that now. This is 1 plus 1, so we have to just select one number out of 16, and that is it, right? Any doubts on this, folks? Or are you with me so far?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to select just one number now. So I am going to again. Sorry, did we have some more questions? We are all set. So fingers crossed. Okay, fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen once more and share the random number sheet where you are expected to see what is happening there. Where is the share button? Just a moment. We are going back to our random number, and like before, we will always do one test so that there is no confusion. This time we are going to say that we are going to generate one set with just one unique integer between 1 and 16, both inclusive as before, and we are going to do the test run. So this is the first test run. This gets 1. Okay, I want to make sure we are doing it fine, so I am going to press it a few times. Okay, this is not final. I'm going to press it a few times to see what it's going to generate. 9, next 11, next 7, next 5, next 10. Okay, I think we are good now. Are we good now?
Fine.
I'm going to press it once more, and that will be the final result. Fingers crossed. Let's see who this lucky winner is, who is going to get who's not only who is going to get the Brooks shoe, but both of them, right? It's 1 plus 1, right? So mentor and mentee, the person who nominated and the person who joined, both of them are going to be given a pair of Brooks shoes. So I'm going to do it right now. This is the final result again, and the number is 6. Who is 6? Who is 6? 6 is Raju Aluri. Congratulations, sir. It's a pleasure to have you here while we were doing the draw, and you are the lucky person, of course, along with the person you invited for this, Sai Krishna Reddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations. Let me just update my sheet. Take a quick moment to update the sheet and then share it with you all. And Raju sir is so. I mean, I think today is his lucky day, right? He swept through the entire contest. I'm going to share the screen and then you will see. It's his lucky day.
Looks like it is my lucky T-shirt that is bringing in all the luck.
Could be. Let me share the screen once again.
So the contest says takedown, right? Basically, right? The takedown of the prizes as well.
You have done the takedown of the prizes, absolutely. Let me share. And Molugu was, unfortunately, he was one of the not fortunate ones, because there were a lot of giveaways somehow. And of course, it's a matter of chance, right? It's a matter of luck. We try to do whatever we can fairly and honestly, and again, then it depends upon the luck factor. So are you guys able to see the final result sheet in terms of the contest?
Yes, yes.
So, like we picked up the sixth entry, Raju Alluri and Sai Krishna Reddy are the proud winners of a pair of Brooks shoes each. Um Raju, can you tell us about Sai Krishna? Who is this person? How did you happen to invite him? What happened?
So
Um, mhm.
me being the mentor for him is a oxymoron kind of thing. He is a long time runner. He ran
Okay.
a few half marathons in the
Mhm.
past in Dubai and India as well. But we stumbled upon each other while running in the community, and then I said, Hdor is a great platform, right? First
Mhm.
hook on to Strava and then come on to Hdor. Basically, the contests are really good, and this
Mhm.
is the very first Hdor contest he signed up. Honestly,
Oh, oh, really?
yeah.
Okay.
And this is after 2-3 months of interaction, right? Basically, I was looking for the right thing for him.
Mhm.
And then he recently got a tracker and several other things, right? And then he's all geared up. So in fact, in my case as well, right, the first ever 100 days of running contest I entered into is just about a year ago.
Okay.
Before that, I was not tracking my runs. I was running, but not tracking my runs religiously.
Uh-huh.
But since that time, I participated in every contest of 100 days of running, whether it is walks or steps or anything else,
Mhm.
except
Right.
for bicycling, because I don't have a good bicycle.
Okay.
But all the run and steps contests, right? And I'm very happy to introduce a few people for 100 days of running in the
Excellent.
last few
That's
months.
wonderful. Bulugu, sorry to disappoint you today. You were not able to win some of these things, but you have been a long time participant for HDUR, right? How far does your HDUR journey go back, right? Tell us something so that our audience also hear about you. Because I see you all the time, right? When whatever event it is, Bulugu is always there and very active on the social media also. So let's hear it from you. Where are you from? What are you doing? What has been your association with HDUR so many years?
Yes, good to see you all.
Uh,
Namaste.
just give me a moment. Yes, let's see if we can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Mulligar Raghavendra Rao. I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Mhm.
So I'm associated with HDOR since 2018. This is my fourth edition. I'm looking
Excellent.
forward to take part. So in this initiative, I have nominated my sister,
Okay.
elder sister, for her first SDO activity.
That's
So,
excellent. That's excellent.
so I'm here in front of you. So coming to my running journey, I'm into running since 2008. I'm associated with Hyderabad Runner Society. Like
Excellent.
I'm
Excellent.
one of the mentors, like for the ACR runners group.
Excellent.
So looking
That's
forward
wonderful.
to
That's
take part in
wonderful.
these activities in the coming years.
Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. And you are inspiring your family. You're introducing fitness
Yes,
in your
yes.
own family. So that's wonderful to hear. Dilaver, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's always good to be with
So,
the team.
how are things in Jammu these days? Is the running back on for some of those folks?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, after all this pandemic thing and lockdown and all, and things have
and
started to pick up once again. And
and who did you
as
nominate this year for
all
for for the
people,
contest? Who was that person?
it's he is a friend of ours, like from our running group only.
Hmm.
Only this due to this pandemic thing, he was very particular about this. You can say that some of people are very not going outside, and then
Right.
when things get to normalize, so he thought of why not do this year to to be regulated and all. So
Hmm.
he has missed this uh, the earlier to line up earlier. So he asked me at a very opportune time. I told him that you asked me on a very opportune time, and we have a chance to win some goodies as well if you register at this point. Now he was only like he says not only this thing about regularity, but he was very particular about the T-shirt as well. And luckily, he has one more T-shirt. He
Okay.
has already registered with the T-shirt, and he has won a T-shirt again. So this is good.
Excellent. Excellent.
So I'm sure he'll
So
be more than happy to know that he has won a T-shirt on.
so this is not the end of our contest. I think it's still a bit premature to talk about those, because there are going to be lots of contests. They are going to be gradually announced, and there are going to be lots of more Brooks shoes and stuff, because they are obviously our partners, and we will have many of these contests. I think every week we'll have some sort of giveaways from these various partners, to keep people motivated, to keep people doing more interesting things as part of these contests. So keep adding some fun element, and during this entire 100 days journey, right? It's a long period, and it's
Right.
necessary for all of you to stay motivated, stay determined, do not lose focus, and make sure you are doing this safely, avoiding injuries, keeping your mileage in check, right? That's something. I'm always very particular about. People go to extremes sometimes in doing 100 days, and I do not definitely want to encourage that at all. We have to be careful about what we are trying to do, and my personal mission through all of this is that people should be aware and do something which is safe for them, which is good for their fitness, which can help them improve their lifestyle. That's what we want to essentially do, right? um, uh, Raju Aluisa, you have been running for so many years, and I would probably want you to say a few words about this, in terms of maintaining consistency and talking to our audience about what 100 days stands for you personally.
Yeah, first of all, I started a bit late in my life, right, as far as tracked and professional type of running is concerned, right? Earlier, it was like just wake up and run for some time, no tracking, nothing kind of thing. But last few years, I really got hooked on to tracking these things and entering into social media, sharing platforms related to running. And then basically, I got into a couple of groups, right? I have been part of Hyderabad Runners Group for some time, and people like Mulugu Raghavendra Rao are the inspiration for that, right? Basically, for that participation. So regularly participated in 10K runs and other stuff. But the pandemic gave me an opportunity to connect with and see beyond Hyderabad, see beyond Telangana,
Right.
and participate in global events, right? Or at least right India-wide events,
Right.
and then ended up looking at Hdor. Hdor, I call it as, right, 100 days of running.
Different people, yeah, different
Yeah.
people, pronounce it differently.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And as I said, right, people like Mulugu Raghavendra Rao, there are some people in Hyderabad Runners who are very inspirational for that initial ramp up of people
Right.
into
Absolutely.
tracked runs, right? And sharing it on social platforms, right? With
Absolutely.
pandemic, the importance of that one grew multifold, and I'm happy that Hdor is doing all its best, right, to engage people in some kind of activity or other, right?
Right. I mean,
Um,
everything is finally, we are trying to do things, when even nothing is happening, we are trying to do things at no price to the participants, whatever we can do, right? These are like special circumstances for us, for you, for everyone, right?
Yes.
So everybody is trying to do the best they can. In these circumstances, we started with those HDOR Global Fit Fest. You might have seen
Yeah.
daily 7 p.m. we have this fitness session. A lot of people take part in those sessions, and I hope that is also just a step, these intermediate small steps to improve fitness, to improve lifestyle. That's the goal of this platform finally.
Yeah, the Fit Fest is basically the next league, right? In the sense that rather than catering to just the participants for a short amount of time, right? The videos of Fit Fest are really amazing, right? So I have been using a Garmin watch for some time, right? But after attending a few sessions of the Fit Fest, I really started looking into the features of this watch and how can I correlate the exercises in that Fit Fest onto this tracker and how can I make use of those things, make a big
Excellent.
use of those things.
Excellent. So which model is this one?
This one is a 645 music.
645. Okay.
A friend's gift from somewhere else, some other
Right.
country.
Right.
But yeah, the ability to correlate between these things, right? The videos and our own fitness and what is important to us and what is our immediate goal, right? In my case, basically, I'm trying to run a full marathon at some point of time in the next year or year and a half. So
Excellent.
how do I train myself for that? What are my limitations? What are my scope for improvement, right? Those things are really eye-opening kind of thing with these sessions.
What is the longest you have run so far, sir?
22, 23 kilometers.
Excellent. Amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I have seen a lot of foreign videos, basically, right? Global videos that are mostly US and UK based, but they don't have the right context towards Indian runners and their challenges, right? So the FitFest series really addresses the local challenges that people have. For example, in one of the sessions, right, they say, if you are doing this exercise, make sure you have a shoe or you are running on a non-paved ground, right? Basically, either on grass or something like that. So those things are very essential, where we don't have any assumptions about, right, what people are going through as far as their
plus those fitness trainers, I find, a lot of energy, lot of enthusiasm among the trainers also. They really try to give their best in conveying this fitness and the exercises and all those things which they want to convey to the participants via a digital medium, which is very difficult, right? It's not easy to do that. If somebody is standing right in front of you and showcasing those exercises, it's a different matter. But trying to do virtually is definitely a challenge, and hats off to all those trainers who are trying to do that virtually via such kind of sessions. So yeah, they are doing an amazing job.
Fantastic.
Excellent. So I think that's all for today's session. Thank you both for the time, Molugu and Raju sir. It was great having both of you here. I hope our audience enjoyed the session as well. We are, like I said, there are going to be many more such contests across the entire session, across the entire 100 days, and I'm sure you are going to find that a lot of fun also. So we look forward to 100 days of running starting on July 24th now. All right then. Thank you and take care. See you next time.
Thank you, team.
Bye.